Well, here we are in Cavan Town, 3 more sleeps to Christmas, and we're doing our annual run around Cavan Town. First of all, I would like to say hi to all our viewers from Cavan all over the world, and indeed to our viewers all over the world who log in and watch us all year round. This time we're just giving you a little taste of what it is like on Cavan on this day, Saturday the 22nd of December. So we're going down Main Street, and as you can see, pretty busy. There are carol singers out, people collecting money for charities and do dig deep. Every little helps, and everybody out buzzing doing their last minute shopping. And of course, one of the most beloved places to go is to a jeweller's at Christmas, where you get that little extra special something for the people at home. And of course, you can see all the fabulous, everything that glitters isn't gold, but it is in here. So you can see all the fabulous range of jewels. When you do come in here to Elegant Gems or Scannons on Main Street, Cavan, you will get the best of help from Peter and his staff. So do come in here for your last minute presents. On we go down the street, and the next place we're going to go to is... we're going to go to Cavan Gifts, where we go every year. And of course, that's where Singing Santa and Dancing Santa is at this door. Hello, folks. Hi. Say hi. Hi from Cavan.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. And here he is, the Singing Santa. Hello, Santa. How are you doing? And yes, we'll take a quick run in. Hello, Santa. Glad to see you're back in order. Okay. And of course, folks, for your last minute presents, in you come into Cavan Gifts, everything here. Look at an Aladdin's cave of gifts. Personally wrapped for you.
RT investigates. Yeah. I think it's for crime like.
Of course, folks, here we have Eddie, who's here every Christmas, aren't you, Eddie?
Every Christmas. Every Christmas.
Well done, Eddie. We're just doing the usual annual quick run around Cavan. Great to see great footfall around the town today.
Yes.
People are busting much better than last. Poor old
Absolutely.
last Saturday was so raining and
Yeah.
miserable, but at least it's dry today.
Great to see people shopping local.
Yes,
Very important to see
yeah.
them shopping
And as I
local.
say, Eddie, when you come into shops like this, you get the personal touch. You get your gifts personally wrapped.
Absolutely. With
And
ribbons.
Everything, the
With
whole
ribbons.
works. But I'd like to talk first. You had a very successful Christmas market in the market square at the beginning of December.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, it was a good kickstart to the Christmas, it was. And in fairness, it has been very busy. And look, it's because people are shopping local. That's the main thing. People shop local keeps jobs local. That's the most important thing.
So if you don't use it, you lose. If you don't use it, you lose it.
That's right.
But great to see everybody, and
Okay.
see everybody in good form around the town today.
Brilliant,
So
brilliant.
onwards and upwards.
Onwards
Eddie.
and
Thanks
upwards.
for talking
God
to
bless.
us. So, over here,
Hello
hello,
there.
Father Dara.
Yes.
And this is the famous Father Dara Connolly, isn't that right?
Oh, well, famous maybe, I don't
Famous,
know.
yeah. And, of course, Father Dara has his own CD out now at the moment, and that's I Hear You Calling Me. Fantastic stuff. And well done on your singing in the cathedral at the Christmas Carol service in the cathedral
Thank you very
Wednesday
much.
of the 13th of December. Well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very
so
much.
maybe you're selling your CD today, and it is seasonal. Christmas is the time for choirs, which choir singing is just magical. It will never go away. It'll always be
That's
popular.
right.
And tell us about your CD.
Well, it's a tribute album to Count John McCormack, and I launched it last June. Count John McCormack would have inspired so many musicians over the years, including me. So I thought I'll make a CD as a tribute to him, and recorded some of the songs that he has sung in his time and that I always enjoyed. So it's a tribute to him because of his contribution to music. Some of the songs, O Mary Dear, which is the Derry air, and Macushla, the Ave Maria, Bard of Armagh, lots of other songs, The Holy City, The Star of the County Down. So so it's available for sale here in Cavan today, of course, outside Cavan Gifts, and also available at daraconnolly.com, and available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms. You can get all the links on my website, daraconnolly.com.
Well done. Fantastic songs on there, as you named, but also a nice Christmas present to give as well.
A great Christmas present, I think, to anybody. Some people going by today already said, "Oh, this'll be good for so and so." You know, so if you still need a Christmas present, they're available here and always available in Cavan Gifts here in Cavan Town throughout the year.
Well done. Thank you for talking to us. We wish you the very best, and of course, nothing more like the beautiful singing of choirs and music over the festive season, isn't that right?
Most certainly. You don't have to convince me of that. Yes.
Okay, thanks very much, Father
Thank you
Darren.
very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Christmas. Thank you. Okay, onwards we go down the street. Loads of interesting people out and about today, and of course all the children wishing for Santa to come. Santa came last week. Santa was at the Christmas markets. He was in his little hut, and we could see all the little children waiting to see Santa, and they were all very excited. Now we'd like to say hi to the folks here in Tebow who always say hello to us on Cavan TV. Hello, hi, hiya. We're doing our Christmas run around, and I'm sure you'd like to say hi to all your customers and your friends all over the world. Say hi from Tebow, and of course you want to keep them looking really well for Christmas and the New Year as well.
We definitely do. Yeah, we've worked very hard over the last couple of weeks to make sure.
This is really busy time of the year.
This is a very busy time of the year, yes, and we've had a very busy year. So it is great, and it's great to see all our customers before Christmas.
So you want to say hi to your customers all over the world, all over Cavan and all over the world.
Oh, hello to everyone, and thank you so much for the support all year. We really appreciate it. We're all local, and we all really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well done, and thank you, and happy Christmas.
And to you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Very busy in there. Everybody getting their hair done up for Christmas. Hello, hi. Hello, little fella. Hiya. Is it okay if he's on camera?
Yeah.
Hello, hi. Santa coming to you?
Yeah,
Good. Oh, what's he going to bring you?
enough gun. Enough gun.
Oh, good. What's his name?
Mark.
Hello, Mark. Hi, I hope Santa brings you lots of presents for Christmas, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good boy. That's our first little boy to talk to us on Cavan TV. Okay, I'm walking down the street, and thanks be to goodness, as I say, like last week, we were going to do the run around town, but we couldn't because it was raining. It was raining so much. Okay, right smack bang in the middle of Cavan Town, we have the Farnham Hotel, and Farnham Harmless Hotel always has its doors wide open for everybody. You can go in for your meal, you can just go in for your cup of coffee. We're going in. Hi, John. Okay, Brian, this is it. We're going to have a coffee now. Of course, smack bang, as I say, in the middle of Cavan Town. A great place to come in and have a coffee, to meet friends, whatever, to meet, greet, have something to eat. Great place. Bang in the middle of town. Can't get lost. Okay, so we're going to talk to some of the staff here in Cavan TV in Farnham. Hiya. Okay, so you wish everybody happy Christmas. I'm sure.
Yeah, everyone I hope has a good Christmas.
Right, great stuff. So there you are, Farnham Hotel, the place to go. Activity. Wave to the camera. Hello. So we're going down to Francis Street now, and we're going to call into our friend Jimmy Scanlon, and I'm sure Jimmy is really busy as well with Christmas, and we're going to say a word to Jimmy and his folk in Scanlon's Jewellers. Okay, let's go in. Hello, Sean. Hiya. Of course, I love jewellers. I just love jewellery shops. Love the bling and the gold and the sparkle and the glitter. So it's great to get a present from a jeweller shop. And jewellers are usually really busy places at Christmas. Just have a look at some of the things in the shop. The usual standard presents like earrings and crosses and fabulous watches and brooches for people. I can't keep talking. So what's the most popular thing in your shop, John? What is that?
The bronze allure is going very well.
Bronze allure is really, oh yeah, look at that. All its glitters, sparkle, really popular. Yeah. So if anybody just buys somebody a bit of bronze allure, they can't go wrong really, isn't that it?
Made in Milan. It's Italian stuff. It's very good now.
And reasonable as well.
Reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, nice present to get. Excellent. So, going through the square, the market square. Some children doing some carol singing for Castle Town National School, I think. Good stuff. So we might get them to sing a song for us on Cavan TV. Oh, guys, would you want to sing for the camera? Yeah. Great stuff. Just going to sing. What school is it?
Castle Town National School.
And they're raising funds.
They're raising funds for the school. Yeah.
Great stuff. There we go, Brian. Castle Town National School children singing.
They never left poor Rudolph, joining any reindeer games like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out quickly, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history like Columbus. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming.
So you know, one thing I'd like to know is that you're celebrating your kind of Christmas and you're celebrating it here in Ireland. Do you feel at home here? Is this going to be, do you feel a little bit homesick for your own Filipino culture?
Well, the thing is, there's a big community here. There are around 350 Filipinos in Cavan Town, 18,000 throughout.
So you can't be, it's
not that lonely, but still the weather would always remind you that you're not home.
I haven't stopped talking about the raining weather all day. At least it's not raining today.
But we do have a lot of friends. It's not hard to get in touch with family now with technology. You can always get in touch. But yes, we still do miss home. But the food would always bring us together and remind us what Philippines is.
Excellent, Tree. Excellent. Well done. Well done for keeping your traditions going and for enjoying your traditions and for sharing it with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Have some fun. Sure. It's great to see something Filipinos are teaching us about their community, living in our community, and we're learning about their community.
Yeah, and they're such friendly people, and they just want to bond with everybody. I just sampled some of the food.
Yeah.
Have you tried it out?
I will.
The biscuit cake is to life.
Yeah. I saw you living with that.
Some of the things I can't eat because I can't eat meat, you know what I mean? I forget the name of stuff now.
Yeah, we filmed it. Great stuff. But I think it's great, a great community effort, and the welcome in here is fantastic. We'd like to say hi, and I want you all to give a big wave to all your folk all over the world. Hello.
Everybody's happy.
Tell them all to log on to Irish Web TV and see that. Okay, thanks. Enjoy your festival. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Brian, me.
Hi, Stanley.
How you doing?
Brian says we're going to do a raffle. What are you doing here, Stanley?
Well, I'm trying to win all these lovely prizes there. So what I did was I tried double my luck by picking 10. Okay. You know, so now I think I'll have to win something from my 10 tickets.
That's it. Okay, Stanley. We'll go and let you do your raffle.
That's okay.
And enjoy Christmas. And again, folks, happy Christmas. And enjoy it.
All right, thanks so much. Thank you, Brian.
Bye. Cheers. Bye. So, continuing our walk down the streets of Cavan, we're going to go to Easton's, to our good friend Shelley in Easton's. Don't get run over by the cars, Brian. So we're going to go to our good friends in Easton's, and of course Easton's is the place to go to for all your stationery and your book of Christmas. And what is nice, a lot of people, they give books and get books at Christmas, and actually we might get a good rundown of what is the best sellers this Christmas. So we're heading all the way down to Easton's. So, of course, Easton's Bookshop, the place to come for books, and all the bestsellers, the biographies, the books of the year, Irish books. And we'll have a look at the new titles now, and we'll say we'll talk about Irish books, and we'll hear it's like Play It Again, Des. Obviously, they're Des Cahill, and we've got Paul Roos and the Hurlers, and of course Cora Staunton, game changer, the soccer player, excellent stuff. And I'm really interested in this. I heard this story on the radio one day, and it's called The Cow Book, and this is a wonderful story by John Connell, who is a farmer in Longford, and he went to Australia, but he wasn't feeling very well, and he came back to Ireland, and he worked on his dad's farm, and he got this horrible depression came over him, and through everything and anything anyway, he just started writing a diary and started writing a book, and he had this affinity with his farm and his animals and everything, and thus the book, the Cow Book, and it's doing really well in the book, in the bestsellers list. Well done to John Connell. And of course we'll come into the books here. You have The Power of Small, Wild About the Girl, and you've got all the self-help books like their Mind, Body and Soul journal. I absolutely love bookshops. I love them so much that when I come in, I just see so much that I want to have. I actually come out with nothing, but it's a great place to be. And of course, and if you don't know the book that you want to buy for somebody, or you don't know the book they like or that they want, you can, of course, buy a gift voucher, and that'll cover a multitude. And a great place for all. If you're stuck for gifts for children, here we have all the children things like the farm toys, the educational toys as well. Great stuff. You can't go wrong. Of course, all the Christmas cards. Now, you may think Christmas cards are a thing of the past, but they're not. Again, more so than ever than before, people are beginning to do the personal touch and send Christmas cards. And you can have here, Christmas to my darling husband, my wife, my boyfriend, my son, my daughter, my father-in-law, my niece, my nephew, everything here to my parents. Great stuff. It's nice to get a card in the post. Right smack bang on in the middle of town, in the old St Clair's Convent, you can to the Teacher Centre. There is a pop-up arts exhibition, a pop-up Christmas art shop, and we're going to go in here and I'm going to have a word with Siobhan and Michelle Harton, who have the exhibition on here today, and it's really busy in here, so we're going to have a word with Siobhan. Ah, look. Hello, hi. Siobhan, hiya. I just sat outside. I was telling the folks that if you do want to do anything apart from shopping today, to come to see your pop-up Christmas art exhibition. Yeah. So hi to Siobhan Harton and hi to Michelle Harton. Hi. Fabulous, great stuff, and it's lovely and warm in here today.
It is. It's quite nice and cosy. Yeah,
it's cosy. That's the word.
A little sanctuary away from the outside.
The madness of outside.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. I know you love Michael D. Higgins.
I love Michael D. Higgins. I'm a big fan of, actually, a really big fan of Michael D. So these prints here that I have is the Sacred Harp of Michael D. So it's a response to the election. And I've done them quite pop arty, and in the icon, the famous icon paintings, religious paintings, and so it's kind of a response to the election and to that he is a patriot.
His re-election, you should
his
say.
Re-election, sorry, his re-election is right. Thank you.
It's great to see him return.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he's amazing. He's amazing for artists, and he's a wonderful poet as well. So that's kind of part of the Christmas
collection. Just explain that, Siobhan, because you can see a lot of things going on there. It's the icon Sacred Heart picture, but you have intoned Michael D. Higgins into it, and you can see both, and the harp, and you can see everything there. You can see the national harp, you can see him clearly, and you can see exactly where the pictures come from. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. So it's it's the harp, it's the representation of Ireland. So and to be put in a kind of a iconic place in the house where the religious paintings used to be.
So for the folk out there, you can come in today, pop into the pop-up art shop, and Siobhan, you're selling them here today.
We're selling them here today. They come in two sizes, A3 and A4, and also we're open till 6 o'clock today, and we're open tomorrow from 11 to 5. So I'm exhibiting here with my cousin Michelle Harton, and it's our first time actually working together, so I was very excited to be working with Michelle. Michelle's a full-time artist as well, and a lot of her paintings are here, and she does it on folklore of Cavan.
Yeah.
So she has so it's Michelle.
Oh, Michelle, how you doing? So you're Siobhan's cousin, so obviously you're keeping art in the family.
We are, yeah, and I mean, this was Siobhan's idea this year, so it was great. You know, it's good to have something to work towards.
And this is something a little different in the madness and the mayhem out in the street. Nice to see it. Well done. Tell me a little bit about your art, Michelle.
A lot of my work is acrylic on canvas or on paper. It tends to be about folklore stories or a lot of kind of imagination stories.
Can we see some?
Sure, like these are
okay, you talk us through it. Thank you.
So this is a new one I did. I've started just working on larger canvases at the minute. So the way I start is I start with like an abstract background, and it's a bit like, you know, when you see clouds in the sky, that when you start to pick out animals or people in it. So that's how I start, and I just see what is in the canvas, and I kind of let the canvas guide me to what kind of imagery that I see in it. I like to kind of hide little things like there's a little mouse there, and animals would be a big feature of my work that I like to put in it.
Okay, so you have some of your art framed down here.
Yeah, so some of these are actually folklore stories of Cavan. So I did a folklore collection with Jackie O'Neill. So this one was about how the Shannon started. So this is Sheenan and the Shannon. This was another folklore story. We did a lot of work like interviewing people around Cavan for about 6 months and going through the archives in the library here. So this was a story from Gowna. It was called Pay Your Debts and Do Not Cross the River Again. It was about a man who his wife had died, but after she died he never settled up any of the family debts or anything like that, and he continued to pay like poker and spend his money, but not in the right places. So she appeared one night when he was going across the river on a boat in Gowna, and her ghost appeared and told him that he was to pay all his debts, and that he was never to cross the water again, otherwise he wouldn't come back.
Yeah, so that was based on a folklore story.
Yeah,
a real
that
story,
was one of the folklore kind of ghost stories. This was another one from Kill. In Killalec. So a lot of people kind of knew this, I guess, when we were in school, that if on Halloween night you looked in the mirror, you'd see who you're supposed to marry would appear in the mirror.
So remember that.
These two little boys in the area heard that this lady who wasn't married was going to do this. So the mirror was facing the window in her house. So when she looked in the mirror, they held a pig's head up against the window. So that's her group.
Scary.
So,
and of course, like
kind of work.
So, like Siobhan's art, it's here for anybody to come in today, have a word with you. You're selling your art.
We're here and we're working away on paintings here as well, so people can see.
So you're actually working, coming in, doing. And to bring Siobhan back in, Siobhan, great stuff. And I know you opened up. You have your own new website online as well.
It's SiobhanHartonStudio.com. So it's www. How many W's did I do? SiobhanHartonStudio.com. So you can buy some of the prints online as well, which is great.
Yeah, for anybody out all over the world. And we do get views all over the world.
Yeah.
So anybody all over the world, if you want to have a look at Siobhan's art and Michelle's art.
Yeah, we're both on Instagram as well. So we do actually, Michelle's doing a lot of, and myself, how the artwork has progressed, like from the blank canvas to the finished piece. So you'll see that development on Instagram.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So folks, and you can buy online as well as and the pop-up shop and online.
Yeah.
Well done. Really a fabulous place just to take a few minutes out and come in and see and have a chat with you. Well done.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So well done, ladies.
Thank you
great stuff. Great to see your art moving. Great to see art coming to the fore. And well done. I wish you happy Christmas and plenty of success over the next couple of days.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yeah, and happy Christmas all.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. And that's our quick run around Cavan on this Saturday, the last Saturday before Christmas. And as you can see, it's busy and bustling. Now, just before we go, we're going to go to the Cathedral of St. Phelim and St. Phelim and Patrick, where we're going to see what is the real meaning of Christmas. And what better way to get away from the madness and the commercialism of Christmas is to come to your church, in this case to the Cathedral of St. Phelim and Patrick here in Cavan Town, to come and reflect on what is the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, and to bring that into modern day context. Think about Christmas. It's a time to be Christ-like, a time to be kind, to say hi, to say hello, to say I'm sorry, to say how are you doing? I'm thinking about you. Let's have a chat. Let's have a coffee. Let's get away from it all. Let's be kind to somebody. And you know, as they say, it's not just like that for Christmas. We should be like that all year round. Greetings and take care, and our best wishes to everybody all over the world from Irish Web TV and Cavan TV.